Yo, what's up guys? Back in another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the 6 new team building players you guys can get from the sets, and they're all insane, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so if you guys know, you could have gotten, I think, 6 90s at the beginning of the year by doing these team building sets, and I actually no, it was 12, so you could have gotten 12 different 90s to put on your team. I had 90 Samuelson from the Metropolitan Division. They put out a set where you can put 2 90s for a 94 choice of either Zetterberg, Recchi, Gonchar, or Gabric, Webber, and Clefbaum. So let's go check out their cards. He's an absolute tank, and as you guys see, I already have him on my team. The guy is unbelievable. So synergy-wise on the first one, nothing too great. Applesauce is good, but I don't have it activated. He's got Gladiator, Protector, Magician. The second one's pretty well synergy-wise, so that's good. He's got Thunderclap, which is decent. Elite Edges for a defenseman, pretty good. Heat Seeker, not great, and Quick Pick is pretty good as well. Only 2 ability points. And Send It is it's a decent synergy, decent ability, not great. But 6'2", 210 pounds. I went to go try out his 80 overall in a game to see how his build felt like on the ice, and he felt very good. So I decided to make him 93 excel, 93 speed, 97 agility. So he feels great when I do the L2s and skate around with him. He's not as fast as the card says, but he's just smooth when he skates, and I feel like it's a good attribute to have. He's got insane shooting. He's got like so much power behind his shots, and with those stats 95, 96, 97, that explains why. He's got very good hands, 98 offensive awareness, so he can play on power play, on the PK. He works everywhere. He's a great two-way guy, and he's just great all around the ice, as you guys see with his 98 defensive awareness, 97 stick checking, and he's pretty big for a guy with 93 excel. So I think this card is probably one of the best ones, with 2 other cards, which I'll show you guys in a bit. The next one I'll be showing you guys is a rival of the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got Mark Recchi from the Philadelphia Flyers. He's not great. Reason why: he's 5'10", 195. In game, he feels a bit bigger, but I just don't like the fact that he's only got 92 excel, 92 speed while he's 5'10". Synergy-wise, probably one of the worst ones. He does have Light Lamp and Magician on the second one, but he's not great either way. Close quarters, Truculence, Tape to Tape, Crease Crasher, nothing great there. And Born Leader is not great as well, but it's better for an offense, well, forward than a defenseman. Like I said, 92 excel, 92 speed for a guy who's 5'10". I don't like it. Also the fact that it's so much easier to get forwards. I feel like taking a forward out of these 6 players you shouldn't, just because the defensemen are much better. Shooting wise, he's got a good shot for forward, but Gonchar literally has better. He's faster, bigger, better shot, and better hands, and he's better everywhere else. Like, Gonchar is basically a forward, but playing on defense, and with great defensive stats. So I think Mark Recchi, I'm not going to go through his cards anymore, but I think you should not be making Mark Recchi. Next up, one of my favorite cards ever to play with, and that is Henrik Zetterberg. So Henrik Zetterberg, when you saw the front part of his card, like the 94 skating, 97 shooting, you thought like, oh well, he might have 95 excel, 94 excel, whatever. He'll be quick. 92 excel, that's not fast enough. 6'1", 197. His build has always been insane from the past games. Same like Gonchar, but I think he's a good card. But like I said, when I said before, I don't think you should be taking a forward out of these 6 players. Synergy wise, he's got very good synergies with Distributor and Magician on the first one, and Gladiator, Light the Lamp, and Heart and Soul on the second one. He's got Third Eye, which I've never seen that. And looking at it, actually it's pretty good, as you can do passes behind your back and all that, so that's pretty good. No contest with only 1 ability point. I guess it's great to have. Same with, like, he's got very good abilities, and with Elite Edges. So yeah, he's got very good abilities, very good synergies, great shot, great hands, great face-off. So he can play center and on the wing, but I feel like honestly, he can play wherever offensively. But yeah, if you need a center, he can play center. If you need a right winger, he can play right wing. He's not the biggest body, so he's not going to hit, only with 90 body checking and all that. But he's great offensively. But like I keep saying, there's 2 cards that you guys should be going after, and it's the next one I'll show you guys, and Gonchar. So let's get into it. Enough talking about not taking it forward. The 2 players you guys should be going for if you're making these team building sets is Clefbaum or Gonchar. Now listen to me quick. So forwards, Forwards are really easy to get, and when like, depends on what stage of the game you're at, but for me at least, I don't need a forward, and I feel like forwards are just much easier to get. They're much cheaper on the market, and they're just much less valuable than defensemen. Definitely suggest taking Klefbom or Gonchar, and this is why. So first off, Klefbom, compared to Gonchar, much better synergies. He's got distributor and wingman on the first one, and on the second one, light the lamp, heat seeker, just like Gonchar. 1T, decent, but as it like I wouldn't put it on. Elite edges, I like that. I always take it. And tape to tape, which is it's decent. With in reverse for his zone ability, so that's pretty decent. But you know, it's not anything that's gonna blow your mind away. But he's got decent abilities and very good sense. Now we get into his stats. 91 skating, 91 speed. The reason why that's good is because he's 6'4", 216. He's a little bit bigger than Gonchar, a little bit slower, but with the synergies, he makes up for it. He's got much weaker shooting and a little bit weaker hands, but he's actually the same defensively or even worse. So if you compare him to Gonchar, like I said, Gonchar's better offensively and a bit better defensively, but he's the smaller body. I would say Klefbom's like he's like a Hedman. I had him last year, his 93 overall card, and I really liked him, so I was very tempted to go with him. But I felt like Gonchar is gonna be better, you know, as the game goes on. I feel like Klefbom, there's a lot of guys you can get like this, though 91 speed for a guy like this is very good. So either or, if you need a guy like Hedman, Klefbom's your guy. He's actually going to provide a little bit of offense, but Gonchar I feel like is the better defenseman. I just like his build on the ice. I like what he brings offensively. I like his speed. Yeah, so I think Klefbom or Gonchar for sure is your go-to to have, depending on your team. So if you guys have any questions on which defenseman you guys should go for, if you're making these, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to help you guys, you know, to see what your defense is looking like, and I'll try to help you guys. Next up, we got an absolute nangster, Marion Gabric. This guy, when he was in the game, like, you know, high 80s back then, this guy was an absolute nangster, man. I remember baking with him, man, the good old days. But anyway, synergy-wise, light the lamp, decent. An applesauce, gladiator, protector, so he's got not the great synergies, but, you know, it's not the worst. Superstar abilities, snipe, bad. Make it snappy, bad. Puck on the string, bad. And third eye, decent. With wheels for 10, it's a little bit expensive, but it's always good. For a guy who's got 96 skating on the front of his card, you'd expect, and for a guy who's this, like when you think of Gabric, think of speed. A guy who's only 93 excel, 94 speed, like I said, as a forward, at this stage of the game, I think there's better. I don't know, for me, I always look at speed. I can't play with slower guys if they're not big, and at 6'1", 201, for a 94 overall being this slow, I feel like it's not ideal. He's got 99 agility, 99 balance, but I feel like he's still going to get bumped even with that balance. He's got good shooting, decent hands, but like I said, compared to Gonchar, Gonchar's got better hands, and he's got as good shooting, and he's as fast, so like, and he's bigger, so like, I don't get what they did with these forwards. I feel like they're lowering the stats on these forwards, but like I said, defensemen are more valuable. So I definitely go with Klefbom or Gonchar here again. He's got decent body checking for a guy who's not known for his body checking. He's not great defensively and has to play on the wing. So if you need a right winger, seeing if you want him on the one-timer, I think it's a good card, but I think there's better options in Klefbom and Gonchar. Last but not least, when I saw this card at first, I'm like, oh, please give me a Subban. But no, they just came out with a Webber. So, Shay Webber, 6'4", 229, so we know he's big. Just looking at his speed, for a 94 overall, same height as Klefbom, there's no reason why you should be taking Webber. Unless you're a Montreal Canadiens fan. I know Montreal Canadiens fans, you know, they take to heart their players, and I'm a Habs fan, so I could relate. But I don't really relate to Webber as much as to other people. But card-wise, stats-wise, he's not good. He's obviously great defensively, like a monster defensively. He's like Hedman, but he's smaller and he's slow. So if you want to shut down defensemen, Klefbom or Gonchar even. But do not take Webber if you're looking for a defenseman out of these sets. He's got good synergies with Light the Lamp, Spark on the first one, and Distributor, Applesauce Magician on the second one. Ability Shutdown is good for 1. 1-2 is bad. Bouncer is decent. Truculence is decent. And Thunderclap is bad. And then we go back to the stats. 88 Excel, 89 Speed. It's not good. Don't go for Webber. Please. Don't go for Webber. If you want a defenseman like this, like Hedman, take Clefbaum. I'm going to keep saying it. Do you guys want to know what defenseman to take? Let me know in the comments. If you guys want to pick a forward, let me know. But I think for forward-wise, it's either Zetterberg or Gabric. But I think I might lean over to Zetterberg just because I like his build better in game. But that's my preference. That's my personal opinion. Anyway, guys, that's all the 6 guys we're going to be looking at because there's only 6. I should have a video coming up later once the new event comes out. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys on the next one.